point guard. And for Toronto, the guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Quickly up top, guarded by Doncic. And it's Quickly missing. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. So Shams, the Raptors finally traded their terrific wings, Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby. We know how the other teams that got those players made out. New York and Indiana, they were terrific in helping those teams. How did the Raptors make out when all was said and done?
Both of those players were upcoming free agents. It was difficult to judge the trade market. But with that said, the Raptors were able to get draft picks plus young, exciting talent like Canadian R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly. But let's factor in the biggest key here. It's Scotty Barnes. He is their future. He's their untouchable. He's who that front office feels great about as their cornerstone moving forward.
Love Barnes. Love it.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
First team foul.
Free throw good, LeBron.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text. When a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team, that is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans. So I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later, but NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing 2 things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Here's Quickly. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Doncic. LeBron passes to Doncic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Shed. And a miss there off the inbound. Here are the Lakers. It's been 10 unanswered points. Put out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying it, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh? To me, it's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now, but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long haul.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it in L.A. 6 to shoot. Here's Boucher. That three off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. On the free throw, no good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Pass to connect. The tray. Doncic grabs the miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles, leading by 5. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build. Not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. The Raptors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The Raptors making a switch here. Walters checked in. From deep, James, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what James does. Scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
Here's Shed, guarded by Doncic. Here's Walter. Great D that time from Portis. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. James dishes to Beasley. Doncic outside. Shoots the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Fires away from way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should...
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 7 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
A 3 from Quickly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Quickly, competitive, and responds with a 3 of his own.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer. but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Bennett, he's checked in for the Raptors. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lawson's checked in. And Toronto has possession. 8-point game. Quickly with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pirtle. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Here's Ingram. Pirtle. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Man, Pirtle's reach sure comes in handy on the glass. He gets to that ball and attacks right away.
Lakers leading by 4. Outside, Davis. Outside for Lawson. Lopez up top. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The 3 from Davis. Rebound by the Raptors. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Ingram. It's hauled in by Lyles. LA's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Davis drives in. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Raptors trail by 6. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Lawson. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ingram, and he makes good on the layup. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Davis kicks to Lawson. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 4. Quickly the pass to Barrett. From 11 feet away. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Barrett. 6 points for Jakob Pirtle. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at your phone. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he said.
Now, you can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
Davis dishes to Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lawson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Raptors trail by 3. Now, quickly. Pass to connect. 20 seconds left here in the second. Missed inside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Davis, the pass to Lopez. To the paint. And it's quickly missing.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers on top, up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, all of that. No. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Brook Lopez. Trey Lyles out there with Davis. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Lawson in at the 1. 5 on the clock. Beasley for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Beasley's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Back to Lawson. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Lawson's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Ingram. A rebound by the Lakers. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Barnes against Lyles. Looking to end the run. Here's Boucher. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Crossing kicks to Lopez. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. For three, Beasley. Barnes grabs the miss.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. From 10 feet out, jump shot is good that time. Lakers leading by 9. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For three, Lawson. Boucher with the rebound. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Shed. He shoots again. He lays it in. Shed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Beasley for three, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Beasley. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling good about themselves at that point.
Toronto calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
So both teams making some changes here.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 34 points a game last season, 10 assists and 9 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Barnes down low. Guarded by Doncic, and that one's good. Barnes.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Doncic dishes to James. Doncic against Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Connect. He's checked in for Barnes. Here's Walter. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. They grabbed their own miss. LeBron passes to Capella. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Here's Dick. Pass to Walter. Boucher with the ball. And again, Toronto no luck. LeBron left side. Out to Doncic. Shoots over Dick. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by LeBron. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lakers leading by 9.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Pass to Walter. lays it up off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Doncic kicks to James. Doncic feeling it out. Fires from deep. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors trail by 7.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Back to LeBron. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. From deep, James. LeBron with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Barrett, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Doncic against Quickly. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Outside Barrett. And there's the pass to Barnes. Here's Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Shoots over Capella. That one wide left. Lakers leading by 8. Doncic passes to James. Lee outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
LeBron kicks to Portis. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Doncic. Pirtle against James. Back to Doncic. Launches it. Here's Portis. Out to Lee. Pass to James. Now here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And the Raptors call time here. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
And the Lakers making a change here. Beasley's checked in, and with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David. Raptors trail by 13. Quickly the pass to Barnes. To stop the drought, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
What a move. Scotty Barnes getting some momentum and then lifting off.
Doncic against Quickly. James dishes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Now the feed to Beasley. And he banks in the layup.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Beasley outside. Portis kicks to Doncic. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. 9 feet out. And too long on the shot. Lakers leading by 11. And the pass to Beasley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. From outside the arc. Connects from three-point range. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Clock at 4. For three, Barrett. And the Raptors miss again. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic. Oh,
man.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And they get it. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Beasley, the pass to James. Basket, good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.